Kicking this bitch off. What is up, people? We in here. We in here. Got you in here. We here. We all in here together now. And I ain't got nothing but a motherfucking cigarette left. Oh well. It's it. Drop that for a second. We are live. So yeah, what's going on? Shit, what the fuck is that lighter just for? Let's say I can't lose that piece. I'm like, what in the flying hell is this shit? And why is it on my floor? Okay, wrappers and plastic baggies and shit. Motherfuckers always be leaving shit in my house. That's the one thing I don't like. Motherfuckers come to my house, chill with you and shit. They got a nerve to leave. Always making messes and shit. Don't never pick up nothing. But yeah, it's cool though. What is going down in Brown City? Because me personally, being it's Thursday, and we got an open floor top conversation is just whatever you want it to be, right? So, like I said, if you talk, I talk back. And I'm all about a conversation. But it's gotta be one on a level of like reality and based in logic. Based in some logic. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm enjoying this last little bit. The last little bit. So, for me, I don't know. Like I've been for a long time now, realizing that, when you're dealing with people, there's a lot of people that they don't know how to handle different things. You know what I'm saying? So when they dealing with situations, it can seem like a complex math equation. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those people like I don't have all the answers, but from what I've experienced in my lifetime and what I've grown to learn and understand and become quite knowledgeable in from my understanding, I can almost see myself through certain things without having to be placed in immediate situations like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think it's more or less like the feeling of having something happen or being so empathetic to life and what's going on around you. You know what I mean? That whenever a situation arrives, it's almost as if it does happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Because you can almost relate. You know what I mean? In a way to it. I mean, when people go through shit, you see, you can see it on people. You can see it in people's eyes. You can see it in the way that they go about their day, how they handle themselves when they're, either with somebody or when they by themselves. It's always a key indicator of things. You know what I'm saying? A person's movements can often tell you a lot about a person. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like I've always been a person who's always wanted to like learn different things, like learn about people, find out, you know what I mean, why this person felt the way they did when they did this, or why this person thought the way they did when they were saying certain things, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, call me crazy, call me weird. When it came to me and people, I'm different. I'm different because I take time to look at a person and try to place myself in their shoes. You know what I mean? While understanding in my own ways, the right and wrong of a situation or of any, that comes into play, whatever comes into play. So, but anyway, like, I mean, it's just ranting. Me personally, I'm just ranting. I ain't even really saying nothing of importance. I'm just talking. But would I would like to let everybody know, if there is anybody that's tuned in at this point in time right now, on my Instagram page, there is a post. That post is the post for this week's New Wave Music Wednesday submissions. On that post, there are 9 videos. I need you. And that is each and every one of you guys that are at the sound of this voice in this video here in this stream. I need all of you to go to that post with those 9 videos and vote for your favorite video. We still have yet to hear one comment come through on that post. We need to know who is going to be this week's new song of the week reel. And as y'all know, we're getting closer to the end of the year, so it's about to get good. It's about to get real, real crazy in a minute. About to get to the point where I'm about to start putting together some work as far as the album cover for the nice project that will be coming to you guys soon. I think I have picked the target date. So we're going to work it. We're going to definitely work it. We're going to work that shit all the way. And I'm going to make sure that this release is done with some proper care and tender caressing when I put that thing down on the testing. You feel me? So got some projects. Hopefully we're gonna have enough time to get all of these stuff lined up so we can set up the playlist for the album that's gonna be released. I hope you guys enjoy it. Cause like I said, I'm just gonna do an end of the year dump for you guys. It's coming. Just stay with me, stick with me, and keep pushing the good sounds of the PZ. If you want to hear more music, you can always check out my YouTube channel. You can check out my Spotify, wherever you stream your music. Actually, we are on all platforms right now, so it's definitely we got enough for you to get it in. So that's basically where we are with that. We're gonna be doing that before the end of the year. That's coming though. It's definitely coming. So there's that, and then we want to vote for this week's. We want to do the song of the week because I think we're gonna do something at the end of the year, just before the release of the album, with the last week of the year of the month, last Wednesday of the month. I think we're gonna try to do something where we get every artist that won in the weeks leading up to that week to submit a video, and we're going to see who's going to win Song of the Year. We'll give them Song of the Year for this year, and I think I want to do something like I want to get you guys something special, like maybe even drop you guys a little cash. You know what I'm saying, for the winner. You know, it might not be much, but I think it's going to be something that'll definitely get you guys more interested in doing the New Wave Music Wednesday episodes with me, where we can have more participation from the followers of artists, musicians who create, so we can keep pulling in new songs every week like we do, you know, because I love listening to you guys' work. And if this helps you guys to keep motivated, to keep creating new music, then yeah, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? But another thing too, we want to do is we want to keep making sure it's, you know, everybody has the opportunity to to put their music down. I mean, be heard. Because for me, I'm all game for that too. I love, you know what I'm saying, hearing you guys' work. So it's what I do. You know, this is my biggest thing about everything we do. You know, we sit and we have conversations like this Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays and stuff. But you know, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays are days where we just chill, we have fun, and enjoy the vibe of the music. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I love doing that with y'all. I love doing that with y'all more than sitting here and talking. So you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm about. It's all about the music and how, you know, we can make a good thing out of something that's probably gone bad in our day. You know what I mean? I've always been somebody who's always trying to find a positive outturn up. You know what I mean? A positive outlook on things. You know, it's always a it never has to look that bad. It may be that bad. It may even be fucked up, but it doesn't have to feel that way for you, because life is what you make. You know what I mean? And you can be upset and continuously wallowing in something, or you can accept that this happened and move forward to something positive. You know what I mean? Take that negative situation and find the positive things that you can make out of it, or find the positive outlook that can turn the whole thing around. You know, I do that. I feel like I do that with my music because I've learned a lot. I've been able to just put my mental in the music, and focus on the things that actually turn the frown to a smile. You know what I mean? Because music does that. Music has a way of grabbing the emotion from you. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I really appreciate the fact that I find relief in my music. I find a way to, you know, alleviate these issues that I may be faced with or stressed with, because it helps me to, you know, unwind off from all of that tension. You know what I'm saying? And just like you find, you know, just like some people like running, you know, like jogging, for example, to do, you know, to release their stress or to get over, you know what I mean, to kind of cope, or helps as a stress reliever, you know what I mean? Because anything that allows you to exuberate energy, exhaust energy that you would have otherwise used for something in the, you know, something dealing with the negative somethings around you, it often helps you to focus and find the positive out of your situations. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm a big advocate for find something that you Find something that you like doing, you know, something that makes you happy, it makes you smile, makes you feel good about what you're doing, you know, and build on that. Work to create, your happy place behind that. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody's gonna help you. Nobody's gonna make you happy but you. You know, nobody's gonna make you happy but you. Really like flustered with this damn phone. It's always doing some loud ass extra shit. But this is the way that we have to pay attention to shit sometimes though. So yes, it's just how things turn out sometimes. You know what I mean? We don't always get to pick the things that we want to see happening in life or want to do in life. But for us, you know what I mean. It's like they say, nobody gets to pick the cards they dealt. You know, we just got to play the hand, and you can take a shitty hand and turn it into a good hand. It's the only thing. It's all about how you take it, how you look at it, how you handle it on the outcome. You know. In the meantime, in between that time though, I know it's coming close to a time that I like to do. Device unlocked. Lock screen. 7:18 p.m. We got about 2 more minutes. Double tap to select another key type. Double tap and hold. Yeah, because it's just saying like I'm an optimistic person. I believe in always looking at the glass half full. Because I mean, there's always room for more. There's always room for improvement. And as long as you can look at things like that, I think I think more people, if we focus some more on that and how to capture the final pieces to fulfillment, you know what I mean? We can turn something, we can always turn something bad into something good, you know? You can turn something good from something bad. It just takes you being a person who's willing to accept that everything's not going to go perfectly. Everything's not going to move in the direction that you always wanted to, but everything happens in its own time when it's ready, when it is ready, you know? Keep that in mind. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. I love it. I love it. And I love it. I got just enough to probably put a hole in to drop it in the fucking bell. Probably just enough buzz to drop in the bell and say it's empty. But hey, what you see what today is? Today's the 17th. I done had motherfucking weed damn near this whole time. This is literally the last of the Mohegans. OMG, if that ain't a lot. And I just pulled this bowl out of storage because yeah, as y'all know, earlier this week I lost my badass. Yeah, she finally kicked the bucket on me, y'all. But you know, it's all good though. You know, these things happen. You know what they say? You know, everything happens for a reason. Maybe it was meant for me to motherfucking break that one or that bowl to break so I can start using this one more. Enjoying that. Enjoying the overlapping big insuctions that I get from motherfucking all this weed that I inhale when I take it in a pull on this motherfucker. You feel me? Cause this nigga right here knock your ass on your ass. And that's space cookies in Happy Land. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And that motherfucker got a kick to it. It wasn't even a big one. It wasn't even a lot. It wasn't even a lot. I know it wasn't. I know it wasn't. But that motherfucker hit. That motherfucker hit so crazy just now. It's out of this world. Whoa. So yeah, you know what I'm saying though. Like for example, story column 9. Javari 95 story. Live. Beach. I'm just sitting here fucking around, right? I got fucking Instagram has 319. I got some shit, right? Google more item. So I'm about to do one of these. YT music. Let's go here. YT music. Something I don't usually do. Disconnected. Cast. Disconnected. Disabled. Belmont fraud at PDBands 132 BPM. You know what? As a matter of fact, let's not even do that because I don't even have to do that. Search. Files. Let's go here first. Files. Show navigate. Apps. Double. Selected. Browse. Check. Collections. SD card. Navigate up. Dope MC. Show file app. My stuff. Navigate up. Button. Out of. Okay. Biz. Basic. Instrumental beats. Show. J. Guns. Navigate. I'm gonna give y'all some shit that I ain't played, that I have played once, but I didn't play it. It's with my homeboy. It's a joint that I do with my homeboy. Artist featuring Mr. Show file actions. By Shark City Productions remaster. Don't say nothing. Prod by Sharks. Oh, let me figure this. In my room.mp3. Show file act. Gone another letter. Prod by. Show file action. DFOTDG. Crawling back to UFTT. Show file actions. Hard as we featuring Mr. Boy and. Okay. Don't let go, Mr. Boy featuring Mr. J Guns.mp. And there she is. All right. Now, I was just thinking that because I was sitting here having some conversations offline, you know, earlier just now with some family and shit. Accessibility volume set to 57%. And the crazy thing is, the whole time I was having these conversations, I had this song in my head. The whole time we was talking, I had this song going through my head. And it's funny because we literally just done this song a while ago, or maybe like a month or two ago. Like I said, we just chilling, we talking. If there's anybody who wants to come up and talk, y'all at any time can request to join. For my people over here on YouTube and Twitch and Facebook, if you guys want to join, send me a comment. Let me know you're in the live stream with us, and I will make sure to actually send in that link for you. I'll put it in the comment section for you. I'll pin it in there for you so you guys can get in. You feel me? Because I can definitely do that. That's the least I can do if I can't do nothing else. Even my people on Twitch, I'll send it in there for you a couple times if you need to. But this song right here, I want you guys to just vibe with me on it, because this is something I was thinking when I was going through it. I am gone in my own reality. Like I'm sinking in this water, and I can't even breathe. Yeah, I'm just trying to live while here in these coasters. I cannot let these problems of the world get to me. What is hard, I swear, it's just right here, ain't going nowhere. I pray the Lord that I see clear. I'm sitting on this other cliff, just wondering, do we even hear my cries down here? I'll be calling for you, gotta keep my head up. All I can do is keep pushing forward. I'm gone in my reality, my new reality. People so full and smiling in your face, it'd be hard to find the real from the fake. That's why you gotta keep your faith. He said he will never forsake. I keep my pivot, my plate. My name will never be erased. For real, sitting here, I got these thoughts going through my mind. Why do they wanna hate on me? I'm just trying to shine. Wanna steady smoke this pine. When I'm gone, you know I'm in my zone. I'm gone. I'll be going through these motions, but I keep my head high. Don't wanna see you make man. I'm gonna stay up on my grind. Steady smoke this killer, man. It's clouding up my mind. I'm from the freaking city. It is called the 989. You gotta keep pushing. You can't stop for nobody. They want you to be like everybody. Ain't changing for nobody. Gotta keep your tunnel vision. Gotta stay up on your mission. Constantly, I'm counting digits. Watch your back. Trying to get it. I'm home in my reality. I'm home in my reality. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. Yes, I try to stay lit, numb myself to all the feelings. It's the way I'm in the building. See your girl catching them feelings, but that don't mean nothing. Feelings come a dime a dozen. I'm just trying to hold on to stuff to love back. I'm getting nothing. Yeah, I'm gone in my reality. I'm gone in my reality. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone.
Mind is waiting, losing control, losing my mind, don't let me go. Know that my kids are the only thing holding me down in this world instead of this road. Yeah, I be gone if it wasn't for them. Peace of my babies and all of my kin. All of my people still stomping the gym. When you see me, throw a hand to your brim. Throw up those fists and say, look, here's him. Show me there's still some humanity in this crazy world is just spinning its world. Show me a future for my little girls. Don't hate my baby because he is black instead of being a human in this world. The time is ticking, no referrals. Got plenty time, you get some girl, this shit make me girl. When you think about it, cause the people got me what is true. If you believe in the Son and the God, I'm here to tell you the truth of you. Don't get confused, stick to the facts. Don't trust the people just facts. If you say, stick to the script. Be true to yourself and don't ever forget that these are the facts. The ways of this reality. Say whoa, say whoa, say whoa, say whoa. File info button. Pause button in horizontal.
Yeah, yo. Like, it's like my whole thought process was
Grid
going,
pager.
you know what I mean? My
SD card.
whole thought process kept like clicking on me while I was thinking about all of this stuff, you know? And I don't know, like it's something about the way things have been like for me, you know, just in a sense of like shit turning out, you know. Um, if it hadn't been, if shit just, I don't know, like and I hate it, and I don't know how to even look at the situation because it's weird. Like for me, I don't know whether or not to say I wish it was different. I wish things were different because it's hard to say that even now. I wish that certain things about my life were different. Now, that's something I probably could say because I'm sure we all feel that way. But I don't know. Like I don't know how much better it would be if things were not the way that they are. You know what I mean? Or that we're going through all of these different, you know, everybody has a different way that they're just traveling through life. You know, we see a second differently. We all see seconds differently. We see a minute differently. You know what I'm saying? Things are different. And others, as the situation changes from person to person. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the fascinating thing about life, but it's also a scariest thing because it's like watching a whole bunch of planets around one big ass planet. We all dancing around this one big ass planet inside of a, you know, we all dancing inside of a big ass planet around one, you know, around each other. You know, it's like some of us collide in a way that often it's either a good thing or it's a bad thing or it's a chaotic thing or it causes something to become a bigger thing that's not even manageable by just one person anymore. It's now something it becomes a group effort to have to, you know, and it's so strange. I noticed that it's just so strange. The things that when you look at life in a more simplistic way, you know what I mean? Breaking shit down to like molecules and then, you know, expanding the picture to understanding the reason this all forms this, you know, or the why and the hows. You know, it's just, I don't know, like it's some of the weirdest shit I've ever had to like ever take into my mindset to think on for me because I've never had, um, I don't know, like when I sit and I think to myself, I think of a lot of different things, like, you know what I mean? Um, when you die, do you still feel pain? Or and we're just saying that we don't feel pain at the end of it all, so we can keep our mental and physical minds, you know, disconnected from that thought, you know, or like is living pain, is living, you know what I mean, is being alive the pain that we're, you know, not supposed to, you know what I mean? Because it's so weird. I don't know. And I say it because I say it like that because mainly when you think about it, somebody had to dream of things before they started seeing the results, like physical forms, right? Somebody had to actually dream or ideal, think of this stuff, and figure out how to, before they figured out how to do it and make it, right? And then you realize that everything in, being alive means you're having to, suffer in a way. It's like your experiences to experience life often come with doses of pain. Sort of like a physical, mental prodding constantly. Whether it's the stumping of a toe or the fucking smashing of a finger, or poking of an eye, or even just growing up, growing pains, I don't know, like, maybe call me crazy, but I start thinking about a lot of that stuff too, and how we get to a place where
Thursday, November 17th, 7:38, 99%.
We start to realize that, as a human race, as a people, we are able to do so much, explore and be a part of so many different things in the world. But there's also that one thing that's always looming over our backside. What happens when it all stops? What then? And the only thing we have to go on with that is what we see from others who have already took the trip. And in our senses, we kind of try to find the serenity in that. It's a lot. I just think of I just look at it as like so many different things that we got going on outside around us and everything, to, right in front of us, and never once do we sit and we take time to understand, the question that's really, to me, the biggest question, what is all of this for? Why are we here? Why do we have to do what we are doing out here? You know what I mean? Why does any of this make sense? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like, maybe call me crazy. Like I said, call me crazy. But I've been asking myself questions like this a lot. Like, what the fuck are we here for? Really? If if we were put here, what the hell are we doing here? And why were we put here? I don't know. Maybe you can answer those questions. But, in the meantime, in between time, I do need to let y'all know some good shit. Y'all can go check out the homies. They coming up tonight later on at 11.
Hot 97. Erica Ford on violence prevention.
Sorry about that. 11:30 p.m. Eastern, 10:30 Central. Right over there on Twitch TV. Check them out. Vibe Stream Network. That's Vibe Check with the homie Intel Agent and DZ Marquise. 11:30 p.m. Eastern over there on Twitch. Check them out. Definitely, for sure, for sure. So, yeah, like I just know that we I don't know. I've always wanted to kind of like explore that issue. I don't know. I was that kid. I didn't understand it, but I can see the storyline. If any of you guys ever heard of this movie by the name of Flatliner, Flatliners. The Flatliners was a movie about a group of people who discovered that they could sedate themselves to almost death, to the brink of death, and come back and bring themselves back, right? They were scientists or whatever, doctors or scientists, whatever. I don't remember the whole storyline, but I know it's a movie with the brother from the show 24. If everybody remembers 24, y'all do remember Jack Bauer, or whatever his name was in the show there, the star of the show. Well, he's actually one of the casting members of that movie as well. So, you ever get a chance, check out that movie, The Flatliners. I actually want to see if I can find it, so I can see if I can rewatch it myself. Because I kind of got that thought. I was like, it's been such a long time since I actually seen the movie. I did want to know, like, and I kind of just wanted to get, my ideals around it. What up, Chris Cope? Chris Cope. Jay Star, what's good, my guy? I see you guys. See y'all creeping through. What's happening, y'all? Evie Mari, what's good? Oh yeah. Rap Steez, what's good? I see you here, Brody. Yeah, so I don't know. I just thought about a lot of different things over these last, just this last year, man. For real, it's a lot of things out here that's been going on, and it makes you think. Like shit, for real. Like especially in these last week or so, I really had these caution. I had these crazy ass things going on, and just finding out shit. And I found out I've been, avoiding very well, I might add, this whole COVID thing. And now all of a sudden I get COVID and shit. So you see what I'm saying? Like the whole damn twist and everything that's been taking place, especially just in these last week, it's just been making me really do a lot of heavy thinking, you know? And for me, I'm looking, what I mean, towards all that positive. Ali Ray, what up? But yeah, like, I don't know, maybe like I said, call me crazy, but I've just had so many different like things taking place that it just made me want to, you know, focus more on ways to, you know what I mean, can just find more positive outlets, you know what I mean, do things positive and continue to focus on, you know what I'm saying, staying in your center of peace, you know what I mean? Find your center of peace, you know what I'm saying? Like I think that's been something of a journey I've been on myself. And I find that, when I have time to focus, and center myself, in quiet and silence and shit, it makes it easier for me to, you know, kind of expand my thoughts on shit, you know. It's like meditation, you know, when you start to meditate, it allows your mind to expand and your thoughts become enhanced. Your thought patterns get enhanced. You know, it's like
music volume set to 73%.
A booster, you know, so to speak. But instead of it saying it's only here to do something for a temporary moment, it actually does it, and it allows you to retain it for a longer period of time than just a temporary boost. You know what I mean? It becomes a new step almost. It can become a new step for you, you know? But yeah, like, you know, I've been more or less expanding my thought processes on trying to just
7:48 p.m.
see the
Don't Let Go, Mr. Boy featuring
side of life.
Show
know,
file action.
See everything
Crawling back to
what's
UFTT.
going on in the world, you know what I mean, as a whole. Yeah.
Show file. Hard as We featuring Mr. Boy and Killa collab. Prod by Shark. Show file actions. But Don't Say Nothing. Prod by Shark City Productions. Remastered by Dipology. 1 MP3. 4. In My Room. MP3. 5.22 megabytes from October.
Yeah, so you know, I kind of was thinking it's the kind of shit that made it kind of brought me to this, which is weird. It made me think of this when it happened. So it was like sitting in such a spacious area of my thoughts, you know what I mean? The melody of this track brought it is kind of where my mind drifted, you know. So like not even the words in this song fit, but the melody, however, you know, really just made me like get into like a more interstellar kind of a moment of feelings, you know what I mean?
Files by In My Room.
I just feel like playing this song. It's peasy. Yeah.
What do you know? Sitting here looking around, just feeling like I'm stuck in the zone. I got a couple of jars of straight pressure just sitting on the dresser while I'm smoking alone. I gotta call the homies up, tell them come through. Beat kicking out fire like it's kung fu. This the kind of good green make you roll too. Hit the shit 2 times, let it pass through. Feel like a haiku. Let's get it. Sometimes you can't even pass it, come fast. When you get it, then it hits you. Make it laugh. Just like you in the past, I gotta laugh when I'm tripping on that purple. I got a lot of big problems when it comes to everything that I'm living in and been through. But I never think about it when I hit you. Blind rappers spit fire when I smoke. Hey, yeah, I see it. Smoking on stock. I got a lot of problems, but I ain't right there. I'm sorry.
Smoking in my room. Smoking in my room.
We gotta close the door and all the windows so we can hotbox my room and Nintendo. Didn't even have to do it today because my eyes so crazy. Dr. Willis double tap, not lazy. Even though I did go up, not saying what I did just the other day. But yo, I'm sitting in my room all alone and I'm blazing. Yeah, well, it up every single time I'm taking it up front. Yeah, hold it in just about a month. Dr. Willis double tap, wanna show you what I want, show you what I needed, show you what it was, show you what I did when I didn't have much. Dr. Willis double tap and I'm back for lunch. And after that, a couple puffs of the something look at blood. Then I just about to pass it back to Jay Guns.
Smoking in my room.
Top of the Dutch, I'm back in the Dutch. Stuff in the cup and I'm rolling it up. He
kind while I'm in my room. Fireworks for July. You know, hurry up and up. Sit back, eyes are red. Mama tell you this love. Spend up all my fucking brain. Demon in the sewage lunch. Still posted up in the road. Not another bitch. What you doing when I think I should? Call me when you want it. Since you this here be killing bitch. Fuck, funk, education.
In my room, smoking in my room, lately I've been smoking in my room, smoking in my room.
Well, look at that. I'm just smoking into it, smoking on gas, trying to get it to last. I just keep going. Got the paper rolling, I'm smoking and bowling. My windows open, my weed sitting low. Got the brownies, and I throw it in. Give me some of that herb, just a dose of it. Keep the smoke inside, I ain't trying to go to jail. I sell and I smell, and I'm under 18. But you know, a little big homie, gotta get the green. First time I tried lean was when I was a tween. My chill zone, though it gets fun, so I'm relaxing with packs of the weed.
Pause. Button. In horizontal page.
Room, I'm chilling and smoking shrooms.
Smoking in my room, smoking in my room,
Yeah.
Back.
I
SD
mean,
card.
I was really just like,
Double tap to preview the file. Double tap.
I was thinking about a lot of different things. Like, I was in my little zone at the time too. But like, I don't know.
7:54 p.m.
I'm
Out
gonna
of
go
grid.
back
Windows
on this.
system UI.
I know I'm gonna go back on this live, and I'm gonna probably re-listen to all the shit I just said. I'm gonna be like, nigga, you must have been high as a motherfucker talking the crazy shit you were just bringing up. But not to like, just think about it though. You know, some of the stuff that was just really just coming to me as like stuff that was stuff that I was just thinking about, like randomly thinking about. But yeah, like I'm often trying to like avoid, you know what I mean, being, you know, somebody who get myself caught into crazy shit. So, you know, I'm always, you know, trying to look for the a more, I'm gonna say a more
5.
brain, you know what I mean, brain positive level, you know what I mean? So I don't know. If you think I'm crazy at the end of this live stream, then yeah, I'm sorry, but you know, everybody got to go through crazy. I'm a crazy who thinks logically, and I try not to put myself, you know, beyond that. You know, I'm not trying to call myself the smartest motherfucker in the world. I don't even acknowledge that I am intelligent. I just think that it's easier to not put a label like that on myself and rather let others be that person to label you, you know what I'm saying? Because if you don't want that label, then if it's not for you, it won't be there. It won't be something you have. But
T6.
yeah, like respectfully, I'm the type of person, like I said, I don't
7:56 p.m.
I don't like putting myself in those kind of crazies, in those kind of crazy situations. I'm all about, you know, making
Turn it
sure
YouTube.
whatever I do moving into the standpoint that I'm in, you know what I mean? It's positive. It's moving, it's doing the positive things, you know what I'm saying? I've done my dumb shit. I've done my share of dumb shit. But in these days, you can't really get out here and do some crazy shit. You know, you can't really keep doing crazy shit out here. Yeah, yo, for real, you just can't. Like it's the realities of it all. You know what I'm saying? It's the reality of it all, though, for real. Like you just have, but you know that's really where we are too, like for real. Like we just try to do things positively and move for positive things. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the way that everybody should consider life in the way that we are in right now because it don't pay to do fuck shit. It don't pay to be a fuck nigga. It don't pay to do fuck nigga shit. And y'all know what I mean when I say fuck nigga shit. Shit that don't come out that's not conducive to helping each other come up together. You know what I'm saying? All this crabs in a barrel fighting and shit gotta go. We live in a world right now where that don't do nothing but kill us all fast. It's proven. It's proven. It kills us all fast. So instead of fighting each other to get the fuck out of this one barrel, why don't we all work together to get out this bitch at the same time? Working together, we all have to do certain things. If one function don't work, it ain't gonna work all together. You know? Common sense, right? So that's why we take in this shit. We take in this shit to pay attention to the real shit that's going on out here. You know? Because to be honest with you, the people in control of all of this shit don't give a fuck about you. They care about the money they make off of you. So as you bleed, sweat, die, and cry about all this shit, they getting paid. They don't care. They getting money so they can live long and keep talking shit about you. Don't give them the satisfaction. We all can make a living out at this bitch and be even and live a life of peace and prosperity. We just have to take control of our situations and stop allowing division amongst ourselves to be our problem. Because division is the reason how they able to pick us off one by one. It takes a village to raise a child, right? And why the fuck the village ain't staying together? Who the fuck said it was time to separate the village? If it takes a village to raise a child, we know that it takes a unit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm just talking shit. You know what I mean? This has been TalkBack Thursday.
Press detox. Navigate up button.
So
8 p.m. Windows
at
system
8
UI.
o'clock tonight, this is 8 o'clock. I appreciate y'all talking with me and chopping it up, coming through and seeing me. If y'all want to chop it up with me tomorrow, man, tomorrow we will have motherfucking open floor for you guys. So it's Peasy's open mic talent show. If you got talent, bring it. Let's do it. I want to see it. So that, and we will be announcing in the morning on my IG page the new winner of this week's Song of the Week Reel. So stay tuned for that. You still have time to vote. Don't forget to hit that post before this live stream. And yeah, like I said, with that, it's time to get the fuck up out of here. It's after 8 o'clock. I gotta go get something to eat. All right. Much love, y'all. We out. All right, bye. Hey, what's going on? I appreciate my viewers over here, y'all. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. I appreciate y'all, yo. For real, for real. Y'all hold me down. And hey, like I said, tomorrow is
Bingo
talent
2.
show. If you're an artist out there, you got talent, you want to showcase your talent, you want to drop it on the live, come on through. I got you. All right? Because we're going to talk to y'all later about this as we get this shit going. Because I got to get, like I said, I got to get something to eat. I'm starving and it's late. So I'll check out tomorrow. Peace and love. Don't forget to vote for your video for the song of the week. Love you guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Hey.